Japhyrophobia, a fear of bridges. If you're someone who suffers from this, then you better look away now, because here we look at 5 of the world's most terrifying road bridges. So sit back and enjoy. The Millau Viaduct. The Millau Viaduct in southern France is the tallest bridge in the world, with a structural height of 343 meters. To put that in perspective, it's taller than the Eiffel Tower, and is nearly 70 feet taller than its nearest rival, Russky Bridge in Russia. And the road surface is 270 meters above the valley of the River Tarn. So if you're scared of heights, driving almost 2 miles on a road surface, 270 meters above the River Tarn could be a terrifying experience. The Millau Viaduct is ranked as one of the great engineering achievements of all time, and is also considered to be one of the most beautiful bridges in the world. It took around 3 years to build and cost 394 million euros. It was designed by a French structural engineer and a British architect, and officially opened in 2004. It's a cable-stayed bridge as opposed to the more familiar suspension bridge, and due to its design, constructing it was an enormous challenge. The 7 pillars have deep foundations to support the massive weight of the bridge, and each pillar weighs 700 tons. The pillars had to be arranged precisely for the bridge to be a success, and signals from multiple satellites were used to pinpoint the positions. The bridge was built to relieve traffic on the route from Paris to Spain during the holiday season. It's a magnificent feat of engineering, but travelling across when the clouds descend is like driving in the sky. Lake Pontchartrain Causeway Bridge in Louisiana. Lake Pontchartrain Causeway Bridge is an immense 24 miles long and links New Orleans to Mandeville in Louisiana. It's one of the most spectacular bridges in the world, but driving across it is not for the faint-hearted. It is so long that there is an 8-mile stretch in the middle of the bridge where land can't be seen, and police regularly have to rescue drivers who become panic-stricken or disorientated and have stopped their cars in the middle of the road. The bridge opened in 1956 and is one of the oldest concrete bridges in the United States. And although it only rises 16 feet above the water, the real fear factor is that it seems never ending and is the longest bridge in the world to cross over a single body of water. It's not surprising that over the years there have been accidents that have seen vehicles plunge from the bridge into the water below. Although thankfully, considering how much traffic passes over the bridge, these tragedies are rare. Eshima Ohashi Bridge in Japan. The Eshima Ohashi Bridge is located in western Japan and links the city of Matsu to Sakai Minato. The approach to this bridge is like no other in the world and has been nicknamed the roller coaster bridge. The 2-lane concrete road rises sharply at one end and descends sharply at the other end, with a gradient of 5.1% on the Sakai Minato side and 6.1% on the other side. The bizarre design allows ships to pass underneath the bridge that spans around a mile across. At 44 meters, it's the largest rigid frame bridge in Japan and is well known for its terrifying slopes. However, looks can be deceiving because although it looks scary in photographs and videos, Those who have driven across it say it's less terrifying than it appears. However, looking at this video, I'm not sure we believe them. Volgograd Bridge. Now this one on a calm day is not particularly scary. It's built over the Volga River in the southern Russian city of Volgograd. It's a fairly new bridge that was opened in 2009 and took 13 years to construct. It's not particularly long, high or scary, but you would think after taking so long to build it, the design would be perfect. But it seems not. Take a look at what happened on May the 20th, 2010, during a violent storm. Not surprisingly, the bridge was closed to all traffic and after a few minor adjustments was reopened 5 days later. Now I'm not sure about you, but that doesn't seem enough time to fix what appears to be a major fault. What is even more worrying, that it looks very similar to the Tacoma Narrows Bridge in the state of Washington that was filmed in 1940 just before it collapsed. Take a look. There's other versions of this online, similar to the Volgograd Bridge. Tacoma was newly constructed and only opened in July the 1st, 1940, but dramatically collapsed 5 months later. I think it would be sensible to give the Volgograd Bridge a miss, especially if it's windy. The Dooge Bridge. Now this is the newest of the super bridges, and we've saved the best till last. The Dooge Bridge opened in December 2016 and is now officially the highest bridge in the world. In terms of the deck, with the road surface a nauseating 565 meters above the valley. That's equivalent to 1.5 Empire State Buildings. However, it hasn't beaten the Miyu Viaduct for structural height. It's located in southwest China, a country that already has an array of ridiculously high bridges and buildings. The bridge took 3 years to build, and cost a staggering equivalent of $144 million to build. And as long as you don't suffer from vertigo, using the bridge will save you 2 hours of your journey. This new bridge overtakes the previous record holder, the Sidu River Bridge, also in China. Those with vertigo, look away now. Everyone else, gulp at wonder at the bridge in southwest China, opened to traffic in April 2019 and now the highest bridge in the world. So that's 5 of the scariest and most fascinating bridges in the world. Thanks for watching, we hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.